everyone, welcome to a Sunday stream. Something becoming a lot more prevalent than I would have liked, but it's fine. You know, Sunday, fun day and all that. I'm off from work, which is always nice. And that means I'm going to be streaming some Arena. So, first off, if you notice, we only have 4,350 gold, so no draft just yet. We do have a 750 quest for green and white. Gonna knock that out real quick so we can draft. Just gonna be playing basic lifeline deck. And a lot of people don't really enjoy this. Don't really enjoy this style of deck list. Personally, I think it's fine. It's very strong, but it's not broken. Easy way to deal with it is just to play removal spells. So, see if we can get some wins here. Yeah, we just need to cast a little bit of green and white spells, and then that way, be able to draft and get out of this real quick. And a couple wins is always nice. I'm gonna keep this. Prosperous Innkeeper is real nice, and very nice ramp card, life gain card, etc. Keep it Tresselar down. It's not gonna matter because we do have the planes anyway. Just switch it up. Looks like a Boros aggro. Ooh, Boros equipment. Haven't seen this type of list often. I think it can be very, very strong, especially that Core Blade Master giving Warriors double strike. Ooh, nice top off the scry. I'm gonna get rid of the Core Blade Master. Double strike early is very annoying. And this life gain should get Tresselar out of the danger zone, and it'll get us a win as well, it looks like. Yeah, that went real quick. I am shocked at how fast we won that game. I'll take it though. Win is a win. Good way to start the stream. Hopefully that's a good omen. Hey, we leveled up too. A little bit of gold. Since it's just me currently, hopefully I'll be joined soon. Looks like I get all the power to choose the packs. You know, I haven't done Kaldheim in a while. I enjoy Kaldheim. I think it's kind of a cool set. Always enjoyed Norse mythology. Thought they were really good. For the rare, I'm gonna guess Seek's Chariot. What else to guess with me? It's a Realm Walker. Realm Walker's I'd say one of the better shapeshifters from that set. Didn't really enjoy. I didn't enjoy the tribal aspects they have. Didn't really do too much with. Like, it's just shapeshifters. That's it. You know, it feels kind of lazy to me. There's no payoffs for running whatever tribe. It's just you can get a couple tribes in there, and then everything else is a shapeshifter. I don't know. It rubbed me the wrong way. That's beside the point. Alright, I'm gonna keep this. Hopefully we're gonna draw a life gain trigger or land for that Righteous Valk. Can't really go too badly, right? Alright. That's not what we wanted. Should get either land or life gain trigger very soon, hopefully. There's that land, we always had it. Send a priest at him. Point damage. Hey, welcome to the stream. Colin, welcome to the Discord call.
Yeah. Calm down.
I'm very calm. Oh, that Doomscar's annoying. Perfectly timed too. That was gonna be a real bad couple turns for him. Hecked up and not playing that angel, but oh well, it's fine. Alright, cool. We only get forests, I guess, in a predominantly mono white deck. That's fine. We are fine. Alright. Suggest shelter for an opponent. Goldspan Dragon. Cool. See exactly what's happening here, and I don't really like it too much. Oh, we have to try to take down that Goldspan. He's gonna get a treasure. Just, it has to happen. You have to take this thing down.
Yeah, that's the most annoying thing. The only way to really kill it is using Instinct Sorcery. There aren't any... Well, you have to target in order to kill it. There's no real good crazy flyers that... Oh wait, yeah, dude. I'm flying through my keep right now.
I'm so confused.
Well, I just loaded up the thing, right? I know what you're playing for a minute. I knew you had Goldspan. I know what you were playing.
There's another Doomscar. This game's probably over because we only draw lands, apparently. It's not even worth it to continue. I know play your else and all that, but this game's over.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do. That's a nice welcome to the stream for me.
Yeah, welcome. Alright. Well, the whole goal is we're gonna hit that. We're gonna get 750 gold somehow. Hopefully off the quest. We're just gonna be able to draft. I know it's not really ideal. I apologize, I'm kinda broke. Don't really think it's worth it to spend money on this game. That's probably a controversial opinion. We'll find out. Let me know, I guess. But, you know, I'm having fun, why not? Hopefully you guys are too.
I'm enjoying it, I think. We haven't gotten into the good stuff yet, the main reason why you should stay, though.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I have ended up with a couple extra pre-release codes from Midnight Hunt and Neon Destiny. Dynasty, every time.
Destiny. Oh, Dynasty, yeah, what the heck? You got me saying it now.
Alright. Anyway, if you follow or subscribe on YouTube, and let me know which one you'd like, I can definitely get it to you. Can't guarantee I'll have them for long. Can't guarantee I still have them, but you never know. I gotta take out this Generous Visitor, and I'm not gonna have a chance to, and it's real bad. Because that card is real dangerous. I think I just gotta play the Righteous Valk here. I gotta get some life gain down, I gotta get a wall going. Anyway, looks like we're against Mono Green Enchantments. Generous Visitor is probably one of the best cards from MTG Neo. Probably.
It is nice. It is nice.
Weird Harmony's up there. Alright. So, I think the most dangerous card's gotta be that Generous Visitor. However, if I play Tresselara, I'm not gonna be able to kill it. If I play Inkeep, I'm not gonna be able to kill it. I can only do one or the other. So I think the plan is we're gonna play Tresselara. We're gonna play Sky, play Clark. We're gonna gain enough life so that we can... Well, High Career Takedown, keep that on top. Gain enough life, hopefully that'll get us to the 27 mark, right? Maybe the 26, whatever's needed to...
It gets close, I think. Because Skyclave player gains you what,
Yep.
5 life?
Yeah, but it didn't gain us enough. I can't math, we need at least 7, so... Oh, excuse me, we're 2 off.
Yeah, alright.
Go
Not
Shintai.
Solara should be big enough to hold back anything that he's got.
It should be, we'll find out.
I'd be surprised if it wasn't, honestly. That's a pretty huge thing this early in the game.
Alright. Activate Ranger class, put a counter on the Generous Visitor. Take 5. Alright, we get to do some damage here. Devouring Tendrils to kill off the Generous Visitor. Remember, it's a bite, not a fight, which is real nice. Keep Hallowed Priest on the top. That's the game. Alright, let's go. I do like Generous Visitor. If you remember a card, or if you remember, it's very similar to Luminarch Vat, or Luminarch Aspirant, my bad. In that, you know, you get to place counters on creatures you control. The big thing with that, and as someone who plays a counter tribal deck, you can't be placing it on your thing, right? You want to spread those counters out every time. Or maybe not every time. I shouldn't be saying absolutes here. Obviously Magic is Magic is built on the rule that there is always an exception to the rule. However, it's generally a good idea to spread those counters out, so that way, you know, if one removal spell happens, you're not totally screwed. Especially, you don't want to be placing them on that one card that's putting counters elsewhere. Because again, one removal spell, not only did you lose your big threat, you also lose the ability to make other big threats.
Yeah, that is always like the rule of thumb in Magic. You want to be spreading out your threats.
Exactly. I mean, it seems like the rule of thumb everywhere. Diversify, you know? Ooh, we're playing ninjutsu. Oh no. Alright. Moon Circuit Hacker. When it deals damage, you may draw a card. If you do, discard a card. If you didn't enter this field this turn. Alright, Mono Blue Ninjutsu seems like a cool strategy. Always, you know, I've kind of wanted to try it for a little bit. Don't have the rares to support it, unfortunately. Anyway, that reg
Yeah, I think it's just gonna come with time, though. We didn't really get that much draft yet into it, but we should be able to get there. I would hope that we have enough from all the other sets we've done. We didn't really play that much during Kaldheim, during Strixhaven, so we didn't really get that many cards. I think we can make a pretty kick-ass treasure deck, though, with Kalain if we really wanted to.
Look at this value he's got. He's got 2 Moon Circuit Hackers, so he gets to ninjutsu 1 back to his hand, and then just replay it. So that's 2 cards drawn off the Hackers. Very, very good play here. Fortunately, all we're going to be able to do is play tapped land and play Angel Vitality. Then he gains a couple life. Not a lot. Keeps Skyclip Clark on top. That card's very nice. I'm going to hold back the Righteous Valk. Hopefully, that should hold back the Moon Circuit Hackers, but we'll see. He has another Network Disruptor. He does. That's frustrating. He's got 3 Network Disruptors. Jeez. Alright. That's annoying.
Network's not even working right now.
No, it is not. We just gotta hope that we can out-life gain him right now. Because Blue has no ways to gain... I shouldn't say no ways. They don't have a lot of ways to gain life. With a little bit of luck, he won't be able to disrupt our life gain to the fact that we can just tank all this damage and just come back and hit him stronger. At least that's the hope. And that Tresselaar is going to be a big part of it. Because Mono Blue has no real ways to remove it permanently, the only thing they can really do is bounce it. I'm just going to do this play again. Moon Circuit Hacker, bouncing, a Moon Circuit Hacker, and then Jitsu onto another creature to replay it. That Network Disruptor in hand, going to ensure another creature stays tapped. Still has to loot, but that's not really that big a downside. Gain some life. The Skyclip card, I don't really see that card played too often, however, I like it a lot for the main reason of gains you a couple life, can be a land. Should not send that Angel in, it's just going to get killed by those Network Disruptors. As I was saying, Clark, 1-3, it's a wall, it'll gain you life. It's a Cleric, which is relevant for the Valkyrie. Gained us, well, 7 life that turn, especially with the Angel Vitality. Honestly, just one of the better hybrid cards from Zendikar for this format, or for this archetype, I should say. And should hold back those Moon Circuit Hackers pretty well here. We'll see.
I'm like way behind. I just need to refresh again.
Alright, go for it. Just waiting on our opponent right now. Looks like he's gonna attack. I think we blocked a kill. I mean, we can tank.
Yeah, that's the thing. You're at a high enough life total. You can take whatever hits.
We can tank the damage, but that is we're preventing 3 from hitting right now. Blue is not really known for combat tricks. If he's got a ninja, there's not really much we can do about it. Prosperous Thief. Oh, so he gets your treasures. This will ramp. Is it Rogue or Ninja? Ninja or Rogue? So we are gonna take a beating here.
He's gonna get a lot of treasures.
Gonna get a lot of treasures. He's gonna get a couple more cards. So using the Disruptor, Hacker doesn't really do him too much damage. Though if we can get a land, which I just scratched to the bottom, because I can't count. If we can get a land, that's Valkyrie Harbinger on the field. That's a big threat that creates other big threats. Very difficult for blue to deal with. Don't get a land, we probably got one of the worst cards we could have gotten. Okay. Again, I like sending Tresselara at him. There's not really much. Can't really attack with Angel Vitality. Or the Cleric. The Valkyrie, even though it's probably going to be tapped down, it's at least ensures another creature won't be tapped. We gotta get damage in somehow, because Tresselara sitting back doesn't really do us too much good.
Yeah, I'm not really sure how much. I'm not really sure how you kill him other than with combat damage. You do have to start attacking eventually. You can't just sit back and wait for him to kill you. Here's my long-winded way of saying it.
Alright, so I think we can bear take down the Prosperous Thief when he attacks, of course. Eater of Virtue's a nice card. I don't think it's gonna do him too much good. We'll see. I do like these types of cards. It's very reminiscent of original Odric Lunar Marshal. However, I don't think the stats boost is enough, and I think that, yeah, he's just forced to hold everything back. I want to play the Kabir takedown. I think we should take down the Thief, but it's probably better as a combat trick at this point. Yeah, hitting Tresselara off that was kind of awkward. But it could be nice, because he does have enough to kill our current Tresselara on board. So even if we can't Kabir takedown to save it, we can still take out a decent amount of his creatures and just replay Tresselara, which isn't exactly terrible, considering ours only has 30 counters anyway. Flash and Brine Battle Intruder. Forgot this card existed. Alright, gonna shrink it. Put that at last, so we can just, Beer takedown it.
Yeah, Virtue is definitely one of the more interesting cards I've seen from Neon Dynasty.
Yeah, it's cool. It's a good card. One to equip and then, or one to play and one to equip is solid. 2-0, and then can give other abilities is very nice. Looks like he's gonna counter it. Okay, that's annoying, but it's fine. Probably should have put that last. That was definitely a mistake. However, our Tresselara will still resolve. Don't want Key of the Frost. It's not going to help us too much. Dude, Disruption Protocol is very, very good. Double blue counter spell. I mean, the amount of artifacts you can put that's been released in this set, the amount of treasures that's been, or the prevalence of treasures as well. Definitely guaranteed that that's
straight.
Yeah, just counter spell
if you don't have an artifact.
Exactly.
It's just straight cancel.
Variations of cancel I've seen play throughout standard. I honestly think that's fine. Especially if you don't have counterspell. Yeah, if you don't have counterspell that finds a very nice home in some artifact-based commanders. Second Angel Vitality. Just gonna gain a little bit more life. Keep that Prosperous and keep on top. Just gonna end turn. I don't see a need to attack the Tresselara, even though we have a backup. think at this point our plan should be to hit Righteous Valks +2/+2 to the entire team and just jam with that, so no real reason to send in a creature in if we don't have to. Play the Innkeep.
Yeah, I like that plan.
Play the Innkeep, get a treasure. It means we can hit Valk Harbinger next turn. Should be pretty much game over at that point, provided it resolves. I can't imagine a reason why it won't.
He's playing counter spells. That's a reason.
Yeah, I know.
I don't want to jinx it, but you know.
Well, that was kind of sarcastic. Just gonna put that out there. Anyway, we effectively stonewalled him. There's not really much you can do right now. He kind of stonewalled us, but it's heavy kind of.
Yeah, Righteous Valkyrie though is just a huge thing in the air. It's just a huge blocker,
Exactly,
just being a
dude.
2/4. It's a very defensive card. It's a very impressive defensive card. As long as you get that board stall going, I'm sure you have ways to gain life if you're running that card. Very easy to get the stat boost.
Exactly. A 3-drop 2/4 with a life gain effect, with another effect. Once you have hit that life goal, it's brutal. I think this is going to get us there because we gain 2 extra life from the Angel Vitality. Oh, keep second Angel for Righteous Valk on top. Those Angel Vitalities are going to be absolutely huge as well. I don't think this game's going to go too much longer. Yup, there's the +2/+2 to the team. Valkyrie Harbinger creating a second Angel at the end step, even though it's bounced. This game's more than likely over. I think we just jam. I'm gonna hold back.
At least the 6/6 is in the 8/8.
I'm gonna hold back the Cleric and the Innkeep. I mean, don't really want to lose the Innkeep to a Prosperous Thief. Don't really think that's a great trade. He has to block most of this damage. Maybe he should have done a little bit more than that. Second Fading Hope's super annoying. However, he still has 16 power worth of damage coming at him in the air. He must block
It's definitely
least.
a dangerous attack.
He must
only
block 2 of the
one of
creatures,
them.
or else he will die. He can block 2 of them because that
Oh, you
Raven
can block
does
that
fly.
into the Augur Raven. My bad. My bad.
It's all good.
One of my blind days.
Card exile with Eater Virtue. Don't really think it's going to matter too much. He's been holding on to that Moon Circuit Hacker for a long time. So it's one of the better cards with Ninjutsu. 1 blue, 2/1.
A
You need to
decent
draw a
ability
card
up
when
in
it deals
Ninja. Yeah.
damage. Oh right, the thing flies now. I forgot. Oh,
Yeah,
well.
now it flies because it's exiled card.
Yeah, we'll take the 4. Will we Ninjutsu? It means he'll no longer have a 4/1 flyer, but yeah, it looks like he will. Take the 2. We don't fall below 27, so our whole team anthem stays. Yeah, that's the game. Alright. That's another win.
Yep, that's a good one.
So this deck can do some damage. I mean,
Especially if left unchecked. That's the main thing right now. Is if you have removal, if you have more removal than your opponent,
well, of course.
even though it's not going to, you're not going to win because of it. But if you have more removal, it looks like you have a good chance of winning because it's just such a combo-y.
not really
This deck
combo.
at least is such a combo deck.
This, what do you say? I don't think
Make
this
a
deck's combo.
singular big threat and then kill them with it. How's that?
That's not combo, but it's more like Tron. But I agree with you. 1 removal spell. This deck does not really, can't
Does
really
not hold
recover
it-
too well.
hold its own. Yeah.
Anyway, Colin, it is your choice. What pack would you like to crack?
We gotta start making a dent in the Crimson Bell.
Crimson Veil, alright. Alright, what do you think the rare is going to be?
That doesn't help that you're making me go first.
Oh, I'll say Gastrap Arsonists.
Let me think. I guess we'll go Cultivator Colossus.
Alright. Consuming Tide. 4-drop, each player returns it, chooses a
Nice.
non-land permanent. All non-land permanents not chosen this way are bounced. Then you draw a card for which opponent has more cards in hand than you.
That's a good one. So that's cool.
It's cool. It's a 4-drop bounce spell, which is real nice. typically when you see board wipes happen, you don't really get a chance to... The person who wipes doesn't really get a chance to recover too quickly, unless you're in a 1v1 game. I think in a 4-player game, if you wipe, usually you are the last to recover from that. Can be real bad, real quick. So the fact that you, at least on the 4-drop wipe, get a chance to recover is very nice. This is kind of a slow keep, kind of. With no real life game payoffs.
We've seen it a couple times too. This enchantment deck.
Yeah, because Generous Visitor and Jukai Naturalist, they're very, very good together. We're going to be in rough shape if we can't hit a Tressolana or effectively a Johnny's Pride Mate very soon.
I still love how that's a Planeswalker's +1. No, not +1, but it's a Planeswalker's ability to create a token that's literally the card.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's one Nissa that searches for a card that when it dies gets pushed on the bottom. Alright, this game's over.
That might be a Planeswalker Nissa. Yeah, playing Wedding Announcement, because that's a busted card.
Taking 7, it's our turn too. Like, I'm not really sure if there's any real good ways we can come back from this. I'm gonna hold the treasure, because is that enough next turn? I don't think so. Damn it.
No, it's not close. It's not close at all.
Yeah, no, this game's over. Jukai Naturalist, Enchantress, a card that discounts your enchantments on turn 2 is super strong. A lot of real good enchantments right now. That card, or that deck may be the deck to beat coming out of Neon Dynasty. Very, very strong.
Dynasty. It certainly is looking like it.
Alright, we just need to cast one spell. We're almost there. We can get back to playing Trapped, our home format.
Home format doesn't really like us that much.
I mean,
yeah, some days it does. Not yesterday. Sunday it did.
Oh, yeah. No, you mean Friday. Today's Sunday.
Friday it did. Yes, Friday was very fun for us.
Alright, this is a lot better. We got our life gain, we got our life gain payoffs. We're in much better shape. I'm gonna lead with the Inkeep. Even though the Inkeep's only a 1/1, that treasure is very, very nice. Same ability as the Order. Can't really think of a reason not to play it. Because even if it dies, you still leave behind that treasure token. And do the same thing. Inkeep. And now we're gonna play Tressolana. The fact they quickly burn that removal spell on Inkeep. I'll have 2 mines. I'm hopeful that he doesn't have another one. And I'm kind of nervous that he knows exactly how this matchup goes. Again, life gain's probably one of the more prevalent deck archetypes. Use Disciple, effectively a... Oh, what's it called? I'm blanking on its name.
Flashback Marauders. Flashback Marauders, there's...
Cool, alright, we'll take it.
I usually remember them. There's Mardu Executioner, I think is one too.
Doesn't even matter. Game's over. So the thing is...
basically it just gets functional reprint every so often, just for a different
creature
type
flavor.
is all that is. Although 2 of them, one's an Orc Warrior, the other's a Zombie Warrior. I'm not really sure how much it matters that much between Orc and a Zombie, but...
Alright. Well, we got an Orb. I really like the Orb art. Or the Orb art. I like the Orb texture, I guess. Being tech... obviously being a tech-based set, futurist-based set, I think that's really cool. We haven't done a Strixhaven pack in a while, so that'll be my choice. It's kind of boring, just cracking
opening a bunch of Crimson Val.
Oh, okay. I forgot you can get multiple rares for this. So we'll guess the...
Oh, so it's probably going to be a historic type card then, right?
An archive, you mean?
An archive card.
Our Strixhaven rare was 1 Boris for 3/3 Trampler, Venerable War Singer. When he deals combat damage to a
That's
player,
cool.
you may turn a creature card with CMC X or less from your bin to the field, where X is the amount of damage that it dealt. Jeez, that's a... could be real good, dude. I mean, 3/3
Definitely one of
base
the cooler
Vigilance
cards.
Travel's solid as well. Pump that thing up. Give back some huge creatures. So remember, these are archives, so it can be any card from Magic's history, or almost any card. And it's going to be rare. Rare or mythic, so I'm going to guess Weather the Storm. What do you think, Colin?
I was gonna say Teferi's Protection, but I'm leaning more, I think, toward Lightning Bolt.
Alright, let's find out. Oof, Growth Spiral. Not quite.
Spiral. That was given rare, really?
Yeah, it was, Colin. This card was banned in Standard for a reason. 2 mana, instant speed,
Dang.
draw a card, put on from your hand on the field. Very, very strong. Easily one of the better cards from that set. I'm going to redeem the Mastery Orb real quick, and then we can jump into the draft.
I haven't actually seen the Mastery Tree yet.
I mean, it doesn't look like anal beads. That's the one. That is the one thing I
Oh,
love from
thank
Crimson
God.
Vow.
Alright, this isn't terrible.
Yeah, I like to go for the commons first, and then because I don't really know what deck I'll be playing yet. I like to go for the commons because I figure, you know, good chance I'll be playing them in draft. Just
They
go
did miss a
down.
chance to make it like kind of Matrixy, unfortunately. Especially with that just coming out. But oh well.
I know what you mean, but nah, I like this one. I think this is fine. Ace like sleeve. Alright. This is kinda cool. I'm gonna go for Armguard Familiar. I think the card's very good. 4 mana reconfigure is kinda awkward, but +2/+2 and Ward 2 as a stats boost is solid. Especially since you
Yeah,
can.
what do you expect from it? It's a draft common.
Yeah, I mean, the other thing, you can crew and then reconfigure. Anyway, I'm going to update the title real quick here. As constructed to Midnight Hunt Draft. Update that real quick. And let's get into the draft. Hopefully we can get something cool. This is Midnight Hunt, not Crimson Vow. Still a lot of really cool rares. Ludovic
Is one of them. He
Yeah.
is one of them. I do like him a lot.
Yeah, I agree. It's strange, that is for sure. I still think we take it. I mean, oh,
Take it, yep.
Hopefully Blade Stitched Scab comes back around. Oh, immediately I think we just go Soul Tie, right?
I would agree with
Like,
you.
Recoil Creeper's real nice. Grabs cards with Flashback. I think Soul Tie Mill, Flashback, Disturb, all this is real good.
Yeah, I like that plan.
So, Ghoulish Procession's also a very good card. Yeah, when more creatures die, get a zombie with Decayed. Solid.
Yep.
So they're strong, and it's kind of cool, but again, not our colors. Procession's just a bomb. Whew. Let my voice rest for a second.
This pack's kind of weak. I'm not really seeing anything in it.
I mean, Secrets of the Key's nice. I think that's probably our bet. Midnight Ambush is
It's probably the best card.
I like Secrets of the
Midnight
Key a
Ambush,
lot,
I'm
though.
not sure.
I think Secrets of the Key is a lot
like-
better. Especially with our kind of cast stuff from the bin plan we got going here. So I think we just take Secrets of the Key.
Yeah, I would agree. I don't really like Midnight Ambush that much. It's a bit of an iffy card, I think.
So Johnny Amalgam helps us to mill. Falcon Abomination's probably just better, though. We're staying below the ground aggro. I think it's 4 1.
Only
Here comes
you could find a
Dude.
Dimir rare and suddenly say, alright, we're gonna go Sultai aggro.
Alright, sure. But imagine turning Olag into a copy of Falcon Abomination. Suddenly it's a 4/4. It's a XX flyer. You know, like
4/4 flying creature.
no, it gets +1/+1 for each creature exiled with it. And it's
Okay.
a copy of the Abomination. I think that's real good.
Yeah, it's certainly a good card. Certainly a good card to copy.
I think Eccentric Farmer is probably real good with our mill strategy as well. Mill 3, return a land from your bin to the hand. I think that's solid.
Yeah, I don't see
Just
why
gonna
not.
grab it. Otherworldly Gaze is very nice. Top 3, and in your bin.
I saw that in the
Let's
last
get back
pack,
in
and I was
order.
gonna call it out. Yeah, I was gonna call.
Yeah, no,
call
I
attention
noticed
to
it. Don't get me wrong, I noticed it, but I think the Eccentric Farmer is probably just better. And, hey, it came back anyway.
Yeah, it didn't end up hurting us in the end.
I think
I think
Devious
we go with the cover up.
think we need it. Just on the
Yep,
off
we're
chance
gonna
we
need
can't mill ourselves. Or we do end up potentially milling out. Startle is a surprisingly good combat trick. Creating a zombie, -2/0, and replacing itself. It's easily one of the better cards from this set at common.
Solid control card, yeah.
And No Way Out's nice as well. I mean,
Collector isn't really gonna help that much.
yeah, I was gonna say that, but you're right. I think No Way Out's just better.
I like No Way Out a lot.
Alright, we have a choice. Flip the switch or Evolving Wilds. I think we need the Evolving Wilds.
Yeah,
Like,
I think we're gonna see more Flip the Switches than Evolving Wilds.
exactly. And I'm just bored out of the hunt. Holy Amalgam Wield, that's a nice card late. That card's very, very nice. You know, somehow we're in 3 colors and our rare is not in those colors.
Could get the Grizzly Ghoul though. He could be fun.
Yeah, and it's the counter for each creature that died. We have a decent amount of Decayed, so I think that's fine. Another rare that's not in our colors somehow. Joking. It actually kind of screws us over.
And definitely don't take him.
Yeah, Ferment Sage is probably the pick. Probably one of the better cards.
I'm not really seeing anything else that we could run. Shipwreck Sifters isn't bad. Shade Traveler isn't bad. I just think they're gonna wheel. I think we're gonna see them before this.
I also don't think we have a lot of discard spells.
Taken.
We don't have a lot of things that make us discard. So I think Ferment Sage is probably our best. So again, we have a couple choices. We have Eccentric Farmer with Contortionist Troop, which I like a lot. I mean, remember, this thing becomes a copy, so the fact that it has no power
the
is not...
Contortionist Troop.
Yeah, that card's just so useful. Come on, man! Alright, sure.
You really want us to pivot here. But
they do.
I don't really think that's that
does,
good.
but I don't think it's worth it. Johnny Amalgam's fine, I think. Curve's looking a little high, but I think that card's just solid. And again, imagine Ludovic or Oleg transforms as an Amalgam. I think that's pretty good. Can't be
It's definitely one of the better cards I see here, yes.
Vengeful Strangler is just good removal.
Oh, that's an evil card.
I think we take it.
I wonder, right? Yeah, I think we take it. I wonder.
Yes! Let's go! Ominous Hearst. So whenever you cast a spell from your bin, we do have a couple...
It has all the abilities, right? So if we get a flip card...
Okay, maybe we shouldn't take this. We don't have as many cards.
Let me see Ludovic first, actually. I can just Google Ludovic real quick.
Sure. I'm taking Delver, I think. Yeah, I'm taking the Delver.
That's probably one of the better things to get.
I think we take Dissipate as well, just cancels fine. It's not ideal, but it'll do. Tapping at the window as well, I think we take just a decent way to get more cards in our bin. Board Otherworldly Gaze. Alright, at this point we're kind of just auto-drafting. There's not really...
Will something flip, by the way? So it says
no,
it
will not flip. It will not transform.
Huh, that's weird.
It's very strange. Great, so here's what we can do. There's a Fateful Absence. We can take it because it's a good card, but I don't think it's worth it. We can take Fading Hope as removal.
I think we take. I like the Fading Hope a lot.
I was definitely gonna say that.
1-drop removal is gonna help a lot.
Oregon Hoarder's pretty good. A 3/2 that again fills our bin a little bit more. Really nervous we're over. This is why I don't really like to draft.
The mill strat's a bit tough, a bit tricky.
Exactly. Oh, foul play.
You do need some stuff with flashback though. I think that's one of our things that we should be looking for here.
Alright, but foul play. Just kill something.
Foul play, just kill something.
Wasted scab! Alright, I think we have... How many zombies we have? We have 6 zombies, that includes the scab. I think that's worth it.
It's fine.
We do have a couple things that create zombies, so I think that'll be good.
It's fine. I think we take Secrets of the Key or Otherworldly Gaze. I don't really think we need Tyro Solar or Midnight Ambush. Definitely do not take the Silver Bolt.
Yep. I think... Oh, another Evolving Wilds. That's real late.
That's a good late pick.
3 of them. 3 of them's real nice. I think at this point we're just on auto draft. I mean, I don't think there's too much more we can do to make this deck perfect. I think it's probably as good as we're gonna get. I mean, at this point I'm just grabbing cards that we don't, or attempting to grab cards we don't have playsets of, just in case. Help that vault progression get going a little bit quicker. Alright, so this is a disclaimer, I don't tend to play any self-mill strategies. I don't really like them too much. The main reason of, your creatures can't do anything if they're in the bin, they were killed,
Mm-hmm.
I've seen very, very good players play them, and they do real well. There's always a case of it's deck thinning, you don't have to worry about this card in there, but if you want the card in the bin, then why play it in the first place, I've always found that
it's a bit of a weird
strange
philosophy, yeah. There are just some cards that are better from the bin.
Oh, of course. I don't think we have those. Oh, hey, they fixed the bug that made draft decks all colors that you drafted. That all colors of the cards you drafted. It's only the main board now. Man.
They also fixed something similar too. I know.
Arena making quality of life changes. Thank God, dude. I took a screenshot of that. They do
listen to their player base. They do listen to their player base.
I took a screenshot of that. Man, that makes me happy. Anyway, welcome to our viewer in chat. Welcome, my friend. We're playing some Midnight Hunt Draft. I enjoy this format a lot more than, especially looking back on it now into Crimson Vow. Enjoyed it a lot more. Hopefully we get some wins for you, man. I think this is the way we're gonna do it, right? Oh, I should mention, this is, if you haven't been watching the draft, this is a Sultai deck.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. Looking definitely pretty good. We're gonna have to go for the Evolving Wilds on turn 1.
That may have been a mistake, though, because it means we can't play Ludovic. That may have been a mistake, we'll see.
Oh, you're right. So it does hurt a little bit.
Alright, well, it's fine. We can... It's not like it's the worst thing in the world not being able to play Ludovic on turn 2 like we wanted, but we'll see.
Yeah, you could get him burn the fair numbers. If he has nothing to do, just never mind.
Yeah,
he's got a wolf deck.
I'm still gonna bounce this Snarling Wolf. We do need that land. Land is real nice for us right now. Play the Ludovic. 2-3, just solid. We mill a land, which is unfortunate. And
that's okay.
Yeah, it's fine. We're fine. Grizzly Ghoul enters
the last games.
Oh, go on.
If the last games are anything to go off of, then we're kind of screwed. Well, we're not screwed, but we're gonna get a lot of lands.
Okay. Anyway. Right, so... Looks like he's taking a little bit. Ludovic is very good. Just a 2-3 on base is very good. You can use your attack spell card, double blue, double black, X cards from your bin, transform, X can't be 0, activate the sorcery, transform, copy card, X out, X Olag, it's 4-4, it's legendary, blue and black, so B. Counts on Olag. Alright. I mean. So hear me out. If we attack with the Grizzly Ghoul, or if we attack with Olag, or Ludovic, we trade for the Liberator, 2 creatures die, we play 4-drop 5-4 Trampler. Or 6-5 Trampler. If he doesn't block,
sound like a bad plan.
If he doesn't block, we play the Contortionist Troop as a 3-3. I think we're fine.
Oh yeah, I agree with that. That's not a bad plan at all.
We mill another land, that's fine. We are fine. That takes the damage, alright, cool. We play Contortionist Troop as a 3-3.
Because people are automatically suspicious whenever you attack with something, and it's not an easy kill, but it's a kill.
Well, of course, it's draft. I mean, we're playing green. Green is the color combat.
Who knows?
Blue has.
Thank
Blue is
God
also
we're
the
not big
color
enough to get
combat.
stream sniped.
Stream sniped. Yeah, blue is
Oh,
also.
if that happens, you know we've made it. I welcome that.
Hey, if it happens, it happens. Tapping at the window, creature from among them. Alright. Do you need a couple? Do you need one more blue in order to get Olag online? He's gonna let it flip. Alright. That is a 3-3 back for him. I'm tempted just to jam with
If we play the Grizzly Ghoul, we can start putting counters on things, though.
Yep, you're right. That's probably a better play.
Yeah, I think that's the right play to do here. Even though it's not going to enter with a ton of counters on it, I feel like this is just a better play over the long run.
Yeah, that's true. The issue
The Trap Breaker is only as scary as your smallest creature.
Exactly. The issue is we have to play it.
I guess.
We have to put the counter on Ghoul. And he's got to take down the Contortionist Troop, so enter with 2 counters because he just wants something. So it's a 6-5 anyway. So
this is exactly what we wanted.
Really no way else
Exactly
to kind of offer it, but it's fine. We are running low on cards in hand, however tapping at the window should refill it, same with Organ Hoarder. For the top 3, reveal a creature from among them, put in your hand, rest in the bin. And one more blue and suddenly Olag is transformed. It's 2 mana to activate, so that'll be a 3-3. Alright, cool.
And the Siege Zombie's not really going to do that much right now. He doesn't have enough creatures to activate it.
There's another land. Alright, here's the plan. We can activate Olag, exile, we have 1 card in the bin. We exile the troop, that's a 5-5. I think we just jam. And maybe we get enough.
That's worth it to do, though.
It'll be a.
I know we should definitely attack. I know it's definitely worth it to attack.
And there's the Strangler, so it's 2 counters. Is it double X? And it's just a singular X. Alright, cool.
Just a singular X.
So we exile 2 cards from our bin. One's the Strangler, one's the Contortionist Troop. It's a copy of the Contortionist Troop.
Yeah,
you can double block and kill the Ghoul. I don't think you care, because it still takes an additional damage and takes a decent bit from Ludovic. We'll kill the Starling Wolf first. Oh wait, it's a sorcery speed. Alright.
Okay, can we exile the...
We can exile the Ghoul.
Grizzly Ghoul too?
We can only exile the 2 creatures, so it's the Ghoul and the Troop. We'll have it be the Ghoul.
No, get rid of the Strangler, get rid of the Strangler.
Oh yeah, that would've been smarter.
Oh well. Oh well.
Anyway. And now it's a 6-6 with Trample.
I think you should have had it as a Contortionist Troop, because this doesn't have an activated ability.
But now it has Trample!
Does it need Trample? I guess it does.
It does right now.
Yeah, it does definitely need Trample.
6 damage.
And we don't have any other creatures. Alright, so I guess that's the right place at the time.
Organ Hoarder.
I don't mean to question you this much.
Take the Eccentric Farmer. Yeah, that's all good. See you, Delver. We'll grab the Evolving Wilds, pull another land from our deck, and it'll turn to day. 16 cards left. I wonder how many lands.
Burning through the deck.
We have 7 lands on the field. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
Can't be that many left.
5 in the bin. So we have 5 in the bin, 1 in our hand, and 7 on the
7
field.
on the field.
So
Yeah, we're almost out of lands then.
You're right, we're almost, but not quite. The more lands we get rid of, the better, of course. Don't really want to be drawing those late game. Turn the Earth, we probably should have grabbed that. Should have grabbed a copy of one of those. I saw it, but didn't want to take it for some reason. Anyway, he'll take 8 on the farmer and the ghoul, or Olag, I guess. Just replay the Abomination, get another zombie, play Secrets of Heat and some speed. We're in real good shape. We have a flyer, 6/6 trampler. This game's effectively over. Turn the Earth's gonna gain a couple more life, but it's not gonna matter.
Not gonna do enough, I don't think.
Not quite. This one's over. Alright, cool. So yeah, I told you. Grizzly Ghoul, give it trample. So I don't get why he 2-for-1'd himself there. Duel for Dominance is a very good removal spell, and the fact that he burned it and 2-for-1 himself in the process to get rid of a Contortionist Troop is kind of awkward, you know?
Yeah. It is, but the issue is Contortionist Troop just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. He might have saw this as his lone chance to kill something with it. He didn't exactly read the card, I don't think.
He could have taken out Ludovic.
He could have, and that probably wouldn't have been the better thing to kill.
Definitely would have been, because we wouldn't have Coven. Alright, anyway.
Oh well.
Oh well, our opponent lost. We won. That's what matters, right?
Yep.
You get to choose, Colin. What pack we cracking?
We'll go with another Crimson Val.
Crimson Val, alright. Alright, what do you think the rare is going to be? I'm going to guess Geralf, Visionary Stitcher.
Isn't there another Dimir legend from the set? This set?
I cannot remember.
What is it? Is the zombie flying guy?
That is Geralf, Colin. Geralf is mono blue.
Geralf, oh. Really? That sucks.
Yep. Oh, there's a legend. It is Runo Stormkirk.
Yeah, Bruno. That's what I was thinking of for some reason, I think.
Alright. It was Dorothea, Vengeful Victim.
Yeah, he was the guy I was thinking of. Oh. I'll act like I completely knew who Bruno was before Googling it.
Alright, well, neither of us guessed correctly, so we'll get back on the draft. Grind.
Well, that's the thing, right? So you have this crazy photographic memory with every card.
Not really. You saw me forget Runo for a couple minutes. I wouldn't say no.
That wasn't Runo. That was Ludovic.
I forgot Ludovic
you
as well.
You haven't really played that much with Ludovic. If you play like twice with a card, you'll never forget it. I promise you, you will never forget a card name or a card ability. If you play with it twice, you have that kind of memory.
Anyway, this was a snap key. I'm gonna play the Recoil Creeper on 2 into Ludovic and hopefully Ghoulish Procession on 4.
See, me, I remember the flavor text. I'm not sure how many other people do that. I remember the flavor text of a card before anything else.
Strange. That doesn't really help you too much.
Well, it's funny. It's funny. I can quote flavor text all day.
I won't deny that, but that's kind of strange. Alright, cool.
It's pretty well noted among our friend group. They made a ton of custom cards, and one is me, got a younger picture of me, much younger picture of me, back when I was in middle school. We're talking only 3 years ago. Now I'm a little bit older, but it's a picture of me the card art. Flavor text is what's the quote say, and the ability to destroy every permanent without flavor text.
I think the flavor text is... So that's what it says.
Yes, that's what it says.
The thing is, every permanent is every land as well.
It would destroy every land except for every basic land except for the new
D&D.
except for the new D&D ones, which, you know, they weren't great. Just random scenarios that Dungeon Master would read out. I guess people liked it. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. I don't see them ran too often though.
No, I don't see them either. I think it's kind of annoying. I mean, it is what it is. Some people like them. Should not grab that green. That was dumb of me. Oh well. Right, we'll play Firmament Sage. Seems like our opponent's on a Cynic strategy, so should be plenty of opportunities for this to flip from day to night. Firmament Sage should do some work for us. We can fade and hope that Bounty Wolf if we really need to. Probably gonna kill off that Malevolent Hermit now they played a relatively good creature. Yeah, I think we just gotta attempt to kill this thing off. If he's got something, he's got something. That card's super annoying. You can just pay the blue to counter the spell. I don't really think he wants to do that, but if he does, cool. He's gonna return it to his hand. And here's where I'm just gonna bounce the Bounty Wolf as well.
Yeah, so I'll have no creatures on field.
There's no creatures. I'll bottom the land. We don't really want that on top, and we're gonna build it anyway off Ludovic.
Yeah, and unfortunately we're not going to investigate either, because that spell just fizzles. I don't think it's
that crap. You know, dissipate.
That's bad. That could have been really useful later.
Yeah, and Rise of the Ants is our opponent's play. Alright. I'm just playing Drown here.
I think we just gotta get the big ol' 3/6.
I'm just gonna mill our opponent for 3. 2 lands. Alright. This is fine. We are fine. Everything is fine.
I think the key is an instant, yeah?
It is.
And the Malevolent Hermit's back. That's one of the cooler cards, I think, with Disturb.
Yeah, no.
Cranky old man, then suddenly he's like, I just was an idiot.
It's also very nice in the fact that non-creature spells can't be countered on your side. There's a swamp, which is nice. We still have no creatures in the bin for Ludovic to exile, which is awkward.
However, we could create one really easily.
Oh, we can, but it's also
It'd be dumb
speed.
just throwing creatures away, I think, too.
I agree with you. That's not really a smart thing to do.
I think we just let it flip day to night and draw a card, I think.
Yep, I agree with you.
Yeah.
He's gonna play Bounding Wolf, which isn't gonna affect it, because day-night only affects us, or only affects the active player. Turns to night. He will draw a card. Otherworld Gaze is real nice. That's gonna get a couple creatures in the bin for sure.
Day-night is different from the way they used to do werewolves in the sense that werewolf wouldn't flip if anyone cast anything during your turn. So I used to play Commander Wolves a lot, and if I was sitting next to a guy who was playing Control, my stuff would never flip. Because what he would do is he would flash stuff in at my end step every time, like, okay, I'm going to go for the flip, I'm not going to do anything, I'm just going to sit back and reactivate a couple abilities then at other people's turns, and then your shit would never transform. Now they made it so that a player has to be... That player has to be the one to not cast a spell. Instants and sorceries aren't going to do anything.
Anyway, speaking of instants and sorceries, our opponent plays a couple spells which should ensure that they'll transform. I'll put... kind of want both these, actually. I'll put I think we want all 3. My bad. We'll just keep all 3 on top. In the same order we saw it, that's great. We can crack the clue and then we can cast Seekers of the Key, because Retail Creeper will tap for 2. As soon as there's a card come out of the bin. Then become day again, we'll draw a card, draw another card. Still have no creatures in the bin for Ludovic, which is unfortunate. But we do get to play Drown Air Amalgam. Relatively big. 3/6. Gnome for another 3. A relatively decent card, so I'm happy with that. I think we just gotta pass. We're gonna take a ton here from that intruder, which is awkward. But it's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. Rise the ants again. Intruder just comes on over. Alright, otherworldly gaze. Hopefully we can get... We will mill 2 lands. Contortionist Troops are real nice on this board. Not a lot going on either side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a 7/7.
We can start getting the amalgams unblockable too if we ever get them in, so.
Yep. So we'll start putting the counters there. So this really puts a clock on him, right? He's got to worry about.
We're still taking 2 in air, but yeah, having
we're still taking 2,
a
but
pair of big angry zombies hitting you over the head certainly does not make things nice.
No, it doesn't. Definitely does not. We'll activate the Giant Amalgam. He's unblockable.
I think we can only attack with 1 though, which is the...
Oh, yeah, I'm not risking sending 2 his way.
It is 2 4/4s ready to kill us.
Yeah, not with 12 power with the ants on the field. I gotta be nuts to do that.
Yeah, he's got a lot of angry things.
Wonder your hand. I think we want Blade Stitched Scab in hand. Losing Delver's awkward, but... Or losing Cover-Up's awkward, what am I talking about? However, the Scab is real good. Makes other things super big. I think we'll put the counter on the Scab as well. That way it can survive blocking an ant. Have a singular creature in the bin. It is just that Delver. However, I think we're definitely putting a clock. Definitely giving him a pretty good clock here. He has to do something, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So if he attacks, Amalgam on a Shadow Beast, Contortionist Troop on a Shadow Beast, Organ Hoarder on an ant, Blade Stitched Scab on an ant, Ludovic on the Hermit, Vermit Sage on the Wolf, and we just take 8? Clear shot to kill our Scab. I think that's lethal now. He may just have us. We're only at 10. We're technically at 8 off the Nebelgast Intruder. If he jams Thaw, I think he just kills us. Well, let's find out. Organ Hoarder there. You there. Yeah, I think he's got us. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, that's lethal exactly. Damn.
Stand by that. I think we did have to attack. We can't just.
No, I think so too. We can't sit back. We were dead to removal off that play though, unfortunately, and our opponent just happened to have it, which sucks. I mean, it's annoying, but there's not really much you can do about that. Having the mill counter spells too was kind of awkward. We still haven't really gotten good luck off this Ludovic. I think I gotta be more willing to mill our creatures, but the creatures means you can't play them, you know? So maybe not.
Yeah,
maybe this is a better strategy for me. We'll see. Let's get right back into it. We gotta mulligan this. Oh, it's not worth it. This is much better. I'll pitch the Amalgam. We got Ludovic into Abomination and Creeper. We've had Ludovic on potentially turn 2 every single game.
Just never did it.
Never did it. And it looks like our opponent's got play with fine. So not playing that Creeper on 2 is going to be real good for us, it looks like. Ooh, Kessig Naturalist. One of the better cards from the one of the better cards for werewolves. Definitely very strong. Ludovic should be a decent wall for him, and we milk Contortionist Troop. So at least we got a creature for Ludovic to get rid of. The farmer will definitely mill a creature too, right? Hopefully. Hopefully. Okay. So what do you think the odds are of our opponent just being like, alright, cool, Unnatural Moonrise and Rumble?
Let's not jinx it. Shouldn't be something that we should be looking for or hoping
No,
our
absolutely
opponent
not.
has.
Well, the Ubenwald's very strong. I think we just got a no way out him though. No way out. We'll knock out 2 cards from him. We'll get a zombie. Then next turn we get a Centric Farmer, hopefully hit a land, and hopefully get a blue source. Don't think that's too bad a play. And if we get a 2-drop or another land, it means we can play, you know, the Abomination and Fading Hope, or the Farmer and Fading Hope, or the Creeper and Fading Hope, and just
Something in Fading Hope.
something and Fading Hope, so we can flip it back today and get rid of this annoying werewolf stuff. Now I don't think has No Way Out resolved, or is this in response to us casting it? Because it doesn't matter either way. You got to discard it.
Yeah, you're still gonna have to get rid of whatever you pull, or you bring out.
Man, Duel for Dominance and Outland Liberator. Just a flash attack, a Bounding Wolf. Alright, well, got 2 very strong cards from them. A good removal spell and a very good creature. Creature would have been a 4/4 with the Lord of the Uvenwald. That still gets him mana, so we're taking 7 this turn. Definitely not nothing right now, and we'll get a 4th land as well. Or 4th mana as well, I should say. No blocks. Come on, don't hurt us too bad. Okay, so Centric Farmer is not the worst thing you could have played. It's pretty good for us, actually. It gets him additional land, which is not great. Speaking of lands, we didn't hit one. So here's what I'm thinking. If we attack with Ludovic, we could mill a land. So if we can play
There's
that
always that
farmer.
possibility.
So I'm going to attack with Ludovic because we're not blocking with him. And I'm going to pray he doesn't have a combat trick. Because if he does, we're in real bad shape. Come on. Mill a land. We'll play the farmer. We'll get the land back. That wasn't a land, it was a foul play. Crap. Okay.
Just hope we didn't need it. I don't think we needed it.
Oh. Wouldn't have done anything, it would just kill that Centric Farmer. Speaking of Centric Farmers. Alright, come on. All we need is
Hoping
one.
for a blue also.
We need just a blue. Just a blue land. That's it. That's all we need. Cool. Alright, well, it was a swamp.
Oh, these things happen.
Yeah, we still gotta
At least
play
it was
it.
a land, yeah.
Yeah.
At least it was a land.
That's...
At least we didn't just mill ourselves for no reason, twice.
Unfortunately, we still don't have another blue source. There's the player fire, so coming. So Olag's down. Or Ludovic, 2 Olag is down. And we still don't have a second blue source. We can't cast anything twice. Because I played our farmer. So we gotta hope we either draw an island or we draw a 2-drop or 1-drop that's not blue.
That shouldn't be that hard.
In theory.
We don't have that many blue cards in the deck, do we?
Well, apparently we did. It looks like we've drawn all of them. So we'll take another 7. We're gonna go down to 6 here. Looks like he's gonna try to to kill our eccentric farmer with his eccentric farmer. That's, I mean,
I don't think there's
defend the
anything we can do
Celestius.
about
Alright, cool. So we take a little bit more damage. We drew a land, but it wasn't the land we were looking for. So I think we're just dead here, which is real not great. You know, you don't want to just die. But there's not really much we can do. We can play the creeper, but we don't have double blue. Play the world with gaze, and maybe we can hit something into the flashback, but none of them do anything, so this game's just over.
Yeah, that's the end.
I mean, that sucks, but we just didn't hit our second blue source, and he was able to flip it to night real quick. That's where the power for werewolves come from. If you can get it at night and stay night, he had easily not a great card for werewolves and Bounty Wolf. Not a great card, but a 4-3 when your opponent has nothing going. Very, very dangerous. I mean, I want to blame the shuffler, but there's really nothing. I can argue that was a fine keep all I want. I probably should have played that the root coil creeper a lot earlier instead of just having it stuck in her hand and eventually dying.
You definitely need that on the field. Definitely need that ramp. At least a land.
Anyway, at this point I'd like to remind you, if you do follow, I do have a couple pre-release codes. One from Midnight Hunt, a set we're drafting right now, and one from Crimson Vow. So if you drop a follow, and you haven't had either of these codes, as I mulligan here, I will do my best to get one to you. I think we gotta keep this. I know we have no black, but like, we get rid of cover up. We played the wilds, grab a blue, we get to play Fading Hope, and then Falcon Abomination. There's a black source. We're not in great shape, but we're not in terrible shape either, so I think we're fine, right? I mean, that's how it goes.
Yeah, it should be a... Oh. I still don't want to jinx it.
Of course not.
Yeah, not superstitious, but... I'd rather...
Yep, go on.
I'd rather not do anything to give me bad luck, you know?
Yeah, of course. Alright, hi Ren. I'm just gonna bounce him real quick. Get that land out of the way. Don't really want that right now. Foolish Processional's a draw. Pretty good. Abomination's also very nice. Reminds me of... The Abomination reminds me a lot of the, Alright, it's dead. Cool. But, you remember all the way back from... Why am I blanking? War of the Spark. All the way back from War of the Spark, there's a card very similar to it called, Haven Eternal. Reminds me a lot of it.
Yeah, I know that card. And there's, I think, just a Mass 1 or a Mass 2. Mass was an interesting mechanic. Unfortunately, we're never going to see that again because all the Eternals, I assume, died.
That's a good assumption.
Contrary to their name.
I'll send a zombie his way. We have a Blade Stitch Scab somewhere, but I still
don't think we need that.
I don't think it's going to be able to get damage anytime soon. I'm just going to come down, tap and attacking. Alright, so I'm going to put it.
So here goes the whole, how do we deal with that? How do we make sure we can kill him quickly?
Well, in a damage race, we're winning it right now. Nice, there's a land for us. And we're not really milling anything we don't want to mill. Tapping the window, other Lowly Gazer in the bin. Losing that permanent sage is kind of awkward, and same with losing that foul play. We'll deal with Rem very nicely. But we're not in bad shape right now. Candle Trapper Hoarder, so we can't do anything. Which is very unfortunate. Crimson Vandal, we can't block right now. So we drew Ludovic. I think the right play is we're going to play Ludovic, and then we're going to play Contortionist Troop X equals 1. Like, that doesn't feel great, but X equals 1 means we'll have Coven. So I think that's what
yeah.
we gotta do here. X equals 1 for Coven. Play an Evolving Wilds and we'll grab a blue. Now, like, we can't attack. It holds back a little more damage than reps. Put the counter on the farmer. So now we have a 1-2-3 going. Ambusher, but it doesn't do any damage because we haven't lost life yet. One control is super annoying.
We're still taking 2 in air.
So we can transform Ludovic, turn it into Drowneyard Amalgam, or Falcon Abomination. I'm not against either. I think the Abomination's a lot better.
Yeah, because even though it gets unblockable, it gets flying. I'd rather have the flying than unblockable on this board at least.
Yeah, I agree.
That means we can go with that 2-3 in the air.
So X will be 2. We'll get rid of the Ferment Sage and the Abomination. That would be a copy of the Abomination. And we just get a 6/6 flyer. So I think we just send it his way.
Yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do about it?
Not really much you can do. It will become night, which is unfortunate. We'll gain a life, draw a card.
We're gonna get pinged also. That's not really important yet.
Yeah, not
I will
quite
say,
yet.
don't ever discount that. Say football is a game of inches. This is a game of ones, I think. Especially now that he has 2 Brimstone Vandals.
Yep, 2 of them. So it will flip again tonight, or today, rather. Take another couple damage. He'll effectively mill one. If he chooses to do so,
he can just tap in and hit us. We can't really no way out, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's not gonna do us much good right now. Not the best draw. We gotta play Drowneyard Amalgam. We're taking decent amount of damage here, unfortunately.
Because
I do think we gotta send Olag at him.
Yeah. At least the Organ Hoarder currently can.
It can block. You're correct.
Yeah, it can block. Right now.
We'll mill him for 3. That doesn't really do much. Another. Go. Okay. So we have a 3, a 6, and a 3. We have multiple 3s. 2. We can't put it on the candle. We can't put it on the candle. On the troop. My bad. So we gotta put it.
Amalgam.
Why would we put on the Amalgam? That doesn't. Thing's already huge. I think we put on the farmer.
I'm thinking long term. If this thing goes down, if the Ludovic goes down, then we lose.
Oh, so. Yeah. Well, no. Kind of. No.
I don't think it's a kind of. I think it's a yes.
He's gonna make it become night. Ping us twice. So it's 7. We're at 5 technically from the rim. He may just have us.
So, no, he doesn't. He needs to play a creature with haste or shock us. Or flip it to night somehow. He doesn't have us right now. Because we can take 2, 4, 6 from the Vandals and the Rem. Kill everything else he's got.
So what you're saying is Contortionist Troop there. I don't want to kill the Mooring Patrol. So I'd rather kill off a Vandal, right?
Alright, so then I would double block with the Harvester or something. I mean, everything.
Double block there, and we do that. So we take 2, 4, 6 and go to 1.
So it does get rather tight.
As long as he doesn't play a second spell this turn, we will win this game. Organ Hoarder creates another guy. Good game. Does he have... Come on, man!
And Moon Ranger Slash, because of course he did.
Damn it!
That sucks. Because I think we should have won that game.
I mean... Yeah, dude, there's nothing else we could have done, though. That sucks.
We really shouldn't have left that Ludovic behind, and...
If we don't attack with a count, we're just sitting there doing nothing. We had to attack.
We shouldn't have left that behind, is what I said.
We attacked with the Ludovic, Colin. What do you mean shouldn't have left it behind?
I said we shouldn't have tried to block with it. I think we did everything right. It just sucks they had the right cards.
Yeah, and unfortunately means we're going back to construct a historic brawl deck that I would like to try out. It's not great. It's not competitive in the slightest.
Yeah, the thing that's looking more and more with Historic Brawl as we play it more and more. Just keep
It seems
seeing the
like
same 3 commanders over and over and over again.
well, because one of them's borderline broken. Borderline. I wouldn't say it's broken. And I switched to
Really,
Historic
really
Brawl,
good.
Hagar.
Why people use it. It's really easy to make a deck around it. It's really, really good.
Exactly, and Sotoro Umezawa, which basically means every single creature you play is going to cost 4 mana as long as you bounce a creature you control, or bounce a creature you control. So something like Toxrill, Dreadfeast Demon, probably not that. Any giant threat, Ulamog can come down.
There's a ton of crazy stuff that can be played. A ton of crazy stuff.
Alright, so this one's a Agar Freezing Flame deck. Creature, planeswalker, and opponent controls don't damage. Excess damage. If it was by a giant or wizard, you can draw a card. Full goal, giant travel. Not really too much to it. Anyway,
That's
Invasion of the
gonna be one of
Giants
those.
also scry twice. Hopefully we'll put a giant off the top. Alright, we gotta keep these Quakebringer and where's the other guy? Basalt Ravager, 2 of the stronger giants. I think that's Tassinari Toad rather.
I love that card.
Yep, we're gonna cast enchantment spells, create Kemi. And then go from there. I'm gonna actually play Agar right now. Hopefully it doesn't get countered. Because our Hopes and Dreams, cool, it's countered. Alright, cool.
I do wonder how many frogs that they're going to be running also with us.
Why? Seems like they're playing
the whole
control.
bit, right? You get a frog, and then it and target frog gets, you know, blockable. It's a good card, I think. It's good. It's an interesting ability, at least. I haven't seen something like that.
Anyway.
I haven't seen something like that before.
So Invasion of the Giants discounted the next giant spell we cast. Naturally, we're just going to recast our commander. That'll turn on Mox Amber as well to give us an additional mana. You can only tap for mana if you control a legend. Still very strong, but not as good. Right. So while they're thinking, I'm gonna run through what I do here. I Gilgamesh 746. I play Magic Arena. I watch my creatures die a lot, apparently.
And complain about it a lot because removal the deck is what we play against.
Yeah, looks like it. Well, crap. I'm not really. I guess we just play the Relic here. Not having lands is kind of awkward. But, play Magic Arena. I try to play Draft pretty often. Don't have the gold for it right now, unfortunately, so we're just gonna play well, I assume it would be casual brawl, but it's absolutely not casual brawl. It's just I kill your stuff, deck, but, you know, whatever. Yeah, I have a couple pre-release codes from Midnight Hunt and Kamigawa. If you like them, just drop a follow, let me know which one you like.
Right?
What's up?
Might be a Crimson Vow one too there, if I'm remembering correctly, right? Or
I think somebody redeemed that one.
Mario Claimed? Alright.
I think so. But going back to what I was saying, just drop a follow. Let me know what one you want. Definitely get it to you. Ravager, just gonna take down the 1/1. Not really much else we can do here. Just for one.
Of course, there's also me. I am one of the moderators in the chat, known as Enkidu312. I don't really do much. I just talk, commentate, general news, and you know, the usual stuff.
Sure.
What do you mean, sure? What?
No, I'm talking to myself.
Yeah,
Go blank. Kind of annoying. Don't like getting rid of either of those cards, but whatever. It's fine. Fine.
The blank is an evil little card. I refuse to persuade otherwise. It is evil.
It's not.
Any card that exiles the Ben's evil.
Alright, sure. We'll just play Quake Rare. Apparently not an evil card. Just a 5-4.
Not an evil card. I see that as perfectly balanced.
Your opponents can't gain life, and at beginning of your upkeep, it shocks your opponent. Well, sure it's in the bin or add instead. Alright, cool.
Oh, it might just trigger anyway.
It will still trigger because of the Assault Ravager is on the field.
If it sticks around. If it sticks around, there's no guarantee the guy still has 3 cards in hand and a ton of fantastic removal spells there in Arena.
I feel like the and it's gone meme applies very well here from South Park. Quake Bringer trigger from the bin. Shocking. Still don't have a mountain, so Castle Unbreath will enter attack, unfortunately.
I think you kind of have to, though.
Yeah, we play it, Kyle. There's not really much we can do about it.
Yeah, there's no reason not to.
Grimwall Protector, giving each of their giant on the field Ward 1 is very nice.
Perpetual stuff's really interesting.
Oh yeah.
That won't lose it at all, obviously. Should count, in my opinion, as a modified creature, but I could be wrong.
Well, it's not a counter. Ooh, Phyrexian Arena.
No, it isn't, but if I just reads it reads equipment, enchantment, equipped, enchanted, or 1/1.
Yep. Or a counter, not 1/1. A counter, specifically.
Yeah, a counter. Okay, so maybe I am wrong. Maybe I am wrong, but I still think it should count.
Don't really want him getting a full 7, so I think we gotta kill that. Here's that upgrade the clock.
Yeah, definitely.
Of course, he can gain extra of indestructible, because of course he can. Castle Vantress, at least we have a land.
Target permanent. Oh my god.
Yeah, target permanent. Vagar's on the field now.
Yeah, it's gonna be used a lot.
All 7 and exiled. The card's super good. Alright, well, Agar should hopefully draw us a couple cards. Hopefully, provided it doesn't just die, which is looking kind of likely.
Possibility.
Yep. Squash in hand should at least deal with his Toad Rider. Or the Toad. I'm not really sure which one's more annoying. Though giving his cards effectively flying's annoying, but I don't think he's going to activate that anytime soon. If he does, he just takes 10. This card's also annoying. Dinging your opponents for 1, creating a blood token, or blood artist token, effectively. Cool, Agar's down again.
Fun times over here.
Yeah, dude, I don't know how clearly it's a 1v1 game, so obviously there's going to be more removal flying around. But my experiences with commanders have effectively been, yeah, man, play your commander and just everything else will kill. You won't touch your commander type thing. I chose a land game. I'm not sure why you're giving it time. Yes, I'll move my command zone. Duress, he's got to get rid of our Squash, which is unfortunate. Agar costs 9 mana. I mean, I don't know.
I like Agar too. I think he's a cool card. Because I use him myself in a not really wizard tribal deck, but there's enough wizards and there's enough like high cost spells that are getting thrown around that he's fun. Miss it. Just has to stick around longer than 3 seconds in order for you to actually do anything with.
Anyway, I did not mean to activate that Castle Vantress. I thought I was selecting the Hall of Storm Giants, but it's fine. We'll scry too. I'm okay with that.
There is a have drawn a ton of cards off Agar though. If you play any damage-based board wipe with him, you're going to draw a lot of cards. Let me just look up the exact card that
Storm's
the other
Wrath?
guy had. Well, I did play Storm's Wrath, but I need to make sure I know what the other card was. 1 second here. I think I found it. Here it is. There's the Writhing Storm. So whenever an opponent draws a card, except the first one they draw, on each of the draw steps, create a 1/1 green snake.
Okay. I'm
an Niz player. I draw a lot of cards, so he had 35 snakes on the field.
Okay.
I had Agar on the field, and then I play a Storm's Wrath. Drew 42 cards in 1 turn.
Jeez.
And still lost. I think that's the main thing.
Did you have a max hand size?
I had no maximum hand size.
Alright, well at the very least.
What's happening is...
Go on.
Here we go, story time again. So, it's only 3 people in the game. It's me, Snake Guy, and this other guy who's playing Turgid, God of Fright. Turgid God of Fright guy has, a Lion the Void on the field. Whenever a card goes in your graveyard, it gets exiled. I'm sitting pretty with my 42 cards in hand. Half my deck is in my hand. Fortunately, I didn't have Nimbus on the field. The snake guy makes me wheel. Makes me draw a fresh 7. So I just exiled 42 cards in 1 turn.
Jeez.
That was not fun.
Cool. I'm conceding. I don't think we were able to have Agar stick around for even until our end step for a singular turn.
Yeah,
that
it
was
just died instantly.
Holy crap, dude.
Not exactly the funnest game of Commander to play against.
No, I know, and it's just...
Best deck to play against.
I don't know why every single historic brawl match I've loaded into has just been, alright, cool, man, I play Uber Control, every single thing you control dies. I know we had, like, 2 cards stick around forever. Neither of them did anything. I don't know. I mean, I know that wasn't really Uber Control, but still, dude, for a deck that seems like goofy, I play Toad Tribal type stuff, it's just, there's a lot, well, excuse me, a lot more removal directed towards our commander than I thought there would be. And now we have a Tressolar life gain deck, so at the very least, well, we got a mulligan this one. Alright, I guess this is fine. A little bit of removal, not a lot of lands, which I am kind of concerned about. Our lands that are tapped as well, which is real awkward. Though I think this is still mulligan actually, right? Like, we also can't cast the Rex.
I wouldn't keep that. I would not keep that.
Yeah, we can't cast the Rex. The only thing we can really cast is Flip-Flop Card, which doesn't really do us much good. Glimpse of Cosmos at least can help us hit a land, but I don't think...
It's not worth it. I would just mulligan. I would take the free mulligan.
We already did our free mull.
We already did our free... Oh, uh-oh.
Yeah, I mean, it's not great, but still, we kind of have to eat the mulligan here, right? There's not really much we can do about that.
Yeah, I think I would agree.
Mulligan. I swear there's lands in this deck.
Somewhere.
I mean, there's about, like, what? How much was there? Like 33-ish? Right? Like...
Just about, yeah.
Neither their opponents on
I
their
think he
mulligan
gets
as
screwed
well.
more often than not.
Alright, this is at least keepable. We got pitch compulsive research. I think we got pitch Doomscar Titan, which is
Yeah, those two are a
awkward.
little bit too far away to cast. I think I would agree.
It's awkward. Now we only have lands and lava coil, which is also not great. But at the very least, Agar can come down, play lava coil, and hopefully draw a card after killing something. The fact that
Yeah,
he
we
didn't
get to play some control of our own.
And the
Always
fact
fun.
that he didn't play a 1-drop is real nice for us. It means even if Tresselara comes down, which it won't, it would only be a 2-2. The fact that he's holding mana, which means he probably drew a 1-drop, or has the that instant speed +1 counter, hexproof, or
Snakeskin.
hexproof indestructible. Yeah,
Yeah,
there's Snakeskin or Tameo
one of those
safekeeping.
two. One of those two.
Both of them are not great for us, especially since Lava Coil is probably our only answer to a Tresselara early. Which I'm assuming is going to come down very soon. The power in this deck comes with the fact that you can make a giant creature very, very quickly.
That's going to be obviously hard for us to deal with because a lot of it is.
Oh, all of our
Damage-based
removal is
removal.
damage based.
It's going to be a little bit tricky.
Alright, we'll lead with the Skyclave Relic. And then we'll attempt to Lava Coil the Moon Dancer. If this doesn't resolve, this is probably game over already. We're out of cards in hand. He still has a ton. God's willing to go pro red. Though he is mana screwed, so we have a chance here, but every single thing he does is going to get him another card. Or he's going to get him another counter, gets another scry. And the fact they kept that on tops.
Yeah, do some selecting.
Anyway, like I said, the fact he kept it on top is a real good sign that he's got lands. And our commander's now a treasure, so. Cool. Pumps the Cosmos, maybe we can get out of this. We cannot. I mean, we may as well play Shadow Sphere. We're still at 21, I mean, we're not necessarily in bad shape, and we can counter the counter, I guess? Activated Triggered Legend. So, I will land each of these to gain a life. Alright. He'll gain a life, so we can counter that ability. So Tresselara will not get a... He won't gain a life, and Tresselara will not get the counter or the scry. So I mean, we can maybe get it played out from under this. However, if he just plays a land, yeah, he's cool, dude. Hey, we're still in rough shape. Crater Maker isn't gonna do it, I don't think.
Yeah, I think we just lost again.
I mean, maybe. We can give it 1/1 life, 1/1 trample lifelink. So at the very least, it should hold back everything else. And don't forget, Embercleave has Flash. Even though it costs 1 less for each attack and creature control, but it's still an auto flip. So we can still just slap it on the Crater Maker to trade for Tresselara currently. But you can just make it a god now. Alright, cool. This one, I think you're right, this one's probably over.
It's probably just a little bit out of our reach. It's an interesting card. What is it again? It's the
God Sanctum.
No. The one next to Tresselara.
Oh,
I think I've seen that one before.
Well, you play land, gain a life, and there's a Jolly Great Heart as this game's over.
That's what happens when you take a couple weeks off, a couple months off from Magic because of the pandemic. You just forget entirely what put into standard.
Alright, well, we've had surprisingly bad luck with Sunday streams recently. remember the last one we got maybe 1 win. I know we have 5 today, but that was mainly from that life game, from that life game deck and casual constructed. But I really thought that draft would have gone a lot better, you know? I don't think we should have gone 0-1-3 like we did. Ludovic's solid, so...
Yeah, I do wonder what was going on there.
Anyway, I think this is fine. You know, Lightning Bolt, Lightning Strike, decent removal spells. Gravitic Punch, just target creature deals damage equal to its power. Target creature, target player, jumpstart. Effectively Lightning Bolt the Dome. Our opponent's playing Niv Mizzet Karun, which is a bad sign for us. Oh dear, alright. So he's probably playing the strictly better version of our deck. I'm gonna Foretell Crush the week. Don't really see that doing too much good. I don't think it's good to hold up a Lightning Strike or Bolt right now. Anyway, gonna attempt to cast Agar. Really don't think it's gonna resolve, but there's not really... I dislike sitting back and just holding up Lightning Strike and Lightning Bolt. I don't think that's the right play.
Especially when you have,
Cool, it was countered. Are you shocked?
Dang. No, not really. That's one thing that I really don't like about Niv Mizzet.
Oh, he's playing Stone Rain. You're kidding me.
Yeah, because it's got a huge tendency to just go complete control on you. Not fun.
Alright, cool. So playing against Is It Stone Rain? That's awesome.
You could almost say, is it raining?
Could almost, and you shouldn't. Elena Wild Mage creates copies of creatures, just gonna Lightning Bolt that thing. Really don't want it sticking around too much longer.
Yeah, that gets really annoying really quickly.
So I need to play the Frost Power in order to play anything, so we're just gonna do that. That's gonna be our turn. Unfortunate, but...
That way, though, you can hold up another Lightning Strike. You can play some control of your own.
Strike it rich to create a treasure token. Flash it back, 2 in a red. I mean, that's solid. So
I think
he's
I've
gonna
seen
have this
that
turn
one
as
before.
well. Alright. The odds of Agar resolving this time. Probably negatives, right? Yep, ionized.
I wouldn't say negatives. You can never have a negative percent.
Of course, you never have a negative possibility. I understand that. Those kind of point the joke. Anyway, Niv Mizzet the Karun.
Yeah, this one's gonna...
Let's play Quake Clearance. Justify 4, your opponents can't gain life.
I don't think he was gaining that much life to begin with, though.
It won't, but it'll still...
The thing with it is, you have a tough time gaining life.
We're gonna have a tough time dealing with that Niv Mizzet without just a clean answer. Yeah. There's no real good ways to deal with it, that is for certain. He will draw cards off of it, and he will gain some life off of it. Or he will ping us for it. Thing is, Calamity Bearer means he just takes 10? So I think we're not in too bad shape. We just play the Calamity Bearer, and it resolves. I don't think we'll be allowed to have Calamity Bearer and Quake Bearer on the field. Yeah, looks like that will resolve. And we'll just dome him for 10.
Maybe. Hopefully.
Alright, hey, that's a good sign. Maybe we can get a win with this.
Yeah, I like how even when we're possibly winning, we're still really, really super suspicious. Like,
nope,
this shouldn't
everything's
be happening.
bounced. Everything's bounced.
Yeah, and... Here it comes.
I mean...
Nice while it lasted.
Yeah, it was. Okay, the archive, and that's probably... I think we gotta take out that Niv, right? Like... He'll still draw 2 cards, which is very, very, very not good for us. We gotta take that thing down.
Yeah, definitely. That's the thing with Nim, is it's such a high mana cost that
You can pay it. You can definitely pay it.
you can definitely pay it, but the more that you kill it, obviously the harder it is to get back. It's already pretty difficult to get back.
So he'll draw a card, and he'll draw a second off of our... Draw a second off the Lightning Strike. Hopefully he doesn't have a counter spell. If he has a counter spell, it's game over. He does. Cool, and it's Pact Negation. So this one's over.
So
Actually, no, it isn't, because Crush the
long.
Weak will still kill the Nim Visit.
There's a little bit of hope.
It will be copied. We'll take a ton of damage here.
The best part about Nim is that you can just churn through your deck pretty quickly. Especially if if one of your opponents is playing a very spell-based deck also. You go through cards like you wouldn't believe.
Gutter Snipe, alright, that's probably the game right there.
Yeah,
he
all
had
he
such
has
a
to do
low
is
life
cast
total.
3 more spells and you die.
If he has a Lightning Bolt, we're dead. And that is one of the cards you can get off of Key to the Archive. Lightning Strike as well, we're dead. Prismari Command does not kill us, I don't think. We go to 1. We're at 1.
I mean, better than being dead, as always.
Absolutely. There is nothing we can do, unfortunately. We can only play 1 spell, it's just gonna be Quaker. Anything,
Yeah, we just
if he plays a counter spell, we're dead. If he plays an instant sorcery, we are dead. Anything he plays kills us. And he's got Trizar Dome. And that's the game. Damn, dude. Like I said, when I loaded into Brawl, I thought it'd be a little more casual, a little less. Yeah, man, you have no permanence. Everything dies. I Stone Rain you on 3. Like, jeez, this is not casual at all. What the heck? I feel betrayed.
Oh, there's never casual, right?
Of course,
There's never such a thing as casual when there's something on the line, when there's rewards and stuff going on.
Of course, Arena actively punishes you for not winning. You know, Arena punishes you for trying to make a goofy deck. Like, obviously, I'm not gonna. There's no real easy ways to fix it, and I don't really want to get into it now.
Is weird.
But I'll leave it at the economy's kind of crappy, to the point where it's difficult to make, fun to play decks and still win at the same time. You kind of have to hit a balance here. Chandra Awakened Burno, so Mono Red Burn, it looks like.
You would think Burn kind of has a little less power in Brawl because, you got the extra 5 life.
You would think.
Yeah, you would think, but I've seen some pretty quick games too with this.
Oh yeah, Adeline's very strong. Just mono white flood the board aggro.
It's interesting too that he's running Awakened Inferno.
Cool,
It's
Rending
not
Flame.
the Torch of Defiance from Kaladesh. That's not the new one, Dressed to Kill. Heck, there was a couple good... Yeah, that's one of the M20 ones. There was a couple good M20 ones too, which were really weird. There's an uncommon, a rare, and a mythic, and that's obviously the mythic one. All work together, so I'm guessing they're all in the deck. Oh boy, here we go again.
Yeah, I'm just gonna assume that not a single one of our cards gonna resolve or gonna live through the turn. Rending Flame and Thundering Rebuke were his first couple plays, so this game.
I'm seeing shades of the past here.
Play with Fire of Dome. Alright.
Oh man, that card is so We obviously play a lot of, we don't play a lot, but we play enough in our local game store. We win enough to open a fair amount of, or our share of promo packs. According to the owner of the store, there are only so many that have been printed.
Oh, there's the Torch of Defiance, Colin. Sorry to interrupt.
The Torch of Defiance, I mentioned.
You and I are gonna take them out.
That's a really, really, really good card.
Especially on this board, not really anything happening. I can
Especially on this
Planeswalkers.
The store owner said, alright, there's only so many that they made into promos. Only so many more after that that you can get in a promo pack. You're gonna get some reprints. You're gonna get some, not reprints, but you're gonna get some
Now you've done it.
you're gonna get the same one a couple times.
Yeah, how many do we have of those things? Because there's like, I think we got like 8 of them.
How many? Oh, it's not 8. I think it's definitely 4 or 5 though. I think I've gotten a foil. I've gotten 2 foils. You've gotten 2 foils.
Gotten stamps, gotten alternate art.
I think we have a regular Plotted Fire, and we have a stamped. Alright, so that's 6. It is 6. This card is chasing us. Like an angry on a red player just threw it at our dome, and we're trying to run away from it. Pretty impressive, to be honest.
Volcano erupt in person? You're about to.
And Gavny Dawn Guard. I wouldn't expect the Dawn Guard to see a lot of like promo prints. At least again in our store. I'm not sure if it's different everywhere else. I'm not sure if I'm just lying through my teeth. But I know I've seen a lot more than what I would like.
Fizzled out.
Chandra said fizzled out. That's amusing. Alright, well, we get to cast our Agar for 3. And we get to Lightning Bolt his Chandra Torch Defiance. Maybe. Hey, we get to draw a card off Agar! Alright!
We do, yes.
Finally! Alright, we get to tap the Mox Hammer for mana. Alright. We're doing stuff.
We're actually playing the game.
We get to draw a card off the Alchemized Cosmos Elixir. I am honestly shocked. I did not think this was going to happen playing against Mono Red. I'll take it.
If you look at all the cards he's played, it's either a burn spell or a planeswalker. He hasn't really played much 1-drops, which is what I was expecting. I was expecting a lower to the ground actual, like...
Yeah, lower to the ground burn deck rather than just I play only spells. Which is interesting.
Something along the lines of Cavalcade of Calamity, which was absolute madness way back when.
Alright, cool. That was fun while it lasted, wasn't it?
Oh no, now we have to gain 2 life off of the Cosmos Elixir.
Yeah,
Oh, the horror. How shall we ever recover?
not only that, but we lost Agar, that's the more annoying thing.
That's, yeah, because now it costs 7 and we can't activate the Amber. Yeah. Not the Opal, the Amber.
Yep. We also don't have anything we can play, so all we're doing is playing a campus and ending your turn. Which is kind of awkward.
Yeah, it's a bit awkward.
Oh, there's Torbran, so we got a target for the Lava Coil at least. This has been a weird game. Alright. Well, at least we get to Lava Coil that. I've always loved that Lava Coil animation. I know it's pretty literal, a Lava Coil, but I've always thought that was pretty cool. Anyway, now
some of the older animations in the game were really, really good.
Exactly, I don't know why they stopped, you know?
Might have been too much work. Remember, every time a new animation comes in, they have to keep the animation, and the file for the game just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. That's an interesting card. That's a really cool one. I've said that a bunch of times. I'm running out of ways to describe cards, man. I woke up at 4 in the morning, couldn't go back to sleep. That's why I'm losing my mind, my voice.
Anyway, Ghost Channel will actually get to do some damage. Looks like top card, we can play it. Hey, we stole land from him. We got a land. We needed a land. Let's reveal our giant. Reveal our Cinderheart. So, yeah, that's an 8/8 whenever we with whenever it attacks, it casts instant sorcery from your hand without paying its mana cost. We have a decent amount of really good instants in our hand. Gravitic Punch, Kazol's Fury as a fling. Iteration.
Actually, we could just if the Elementalist lives through, we can Gravitic Punch into Kazol's Fury and kill him because that's 8 3 times.
He's gonna burn the house down, deal 10 damage. Deal
Double it.
5.
That sucks.
Deal
Probably
5.
shouldn't have bragged about the stuff we do. That always
Yeah, we
happens.
shouldn't have.
We always, yeah.
Alright, well, just time to play Agar again, I guess. And we'll play the Replicating Ring. I think we just play Kazol's Fury tapped. We don't have a lot of creatures. Don't really want to be sacrificing them right now either.
Yeah, especially what little we have. It's not worth it.
Though I will be shocked if Agar lives to untap. So that's the Chandra on the field.
Stay back. I'm an explosively good pyromancer.
A lot of mana for that Chandra.
And we'll just take down the Agar. So Agar's down.
To finish you.
I think we just gotta go for
We'll
this
have a tougher
now.
time doing that. Yep.
Here's
We'll
what
have
we
a
do.
tougher time doing 7/6.
Go back iteration. Cast Gravitic Punch. Creature we control, 2-player. Creature we control, 2-player. So we'll just deal 14 damage from the Cinderheart Giant. Which means we can run it back next turn and just kill him.
Yeah, Jumpstart and Flashback is so similar, but they're both so good.
Well, obviously Jumpstart's worse than Flashback. Just gonna put that out there now. Jumpstart is watered down Flashback.
I would say they should have been able to make better cards with Jumpstart,
They should have.
but I
Creature,
don't
Houston
think they did.
creatures, great. We just take a ton.
Hope it's not too hot for you.
That's one emblem.
That is one emblem. However, we do have all the Storm Giants. But we do have enough to flash back that Gravitic Punch. Target creature we control. Target player's dome. Discard Compulsive Research. Not that it matters. 7 to the face. Incoming second 7.
Fine, angry.
Finally, we
all
got a
the
win.
Storm Giants. That's gonna be put on the obituary.
I'm just shocked he still had cards in hand throughout that whole game.
He didn't really play that much. He just played nothing but Chandra over and over and over again.
That's true, but trying to go 1-for-1 in a burn deck is very, very difficult. Anyway,
There are ways.
It is about 2 o'clock. We don't have time for another game. I'm gonna run down.
Unfortunately not. No, that was the last one.
I'd like to thank you, Colin, for joining me. I'd like to thank you all for watching me, either in the video, live, or on YouTube. I honestly appreciate it. If you can, I'm asking, just please follow, like, subscribe.
Let us know what we're doing right, what we're doing wrong. Just talk with us, crying out loud.
Exactly, it helps me out a ton. I let you know when I go live. I have a Twitter, Gilgamesh746. If you like to follow that, I'll be posting anything, news from me when I go live, etc. there. I tend to stream Fridays and Mondays, at least I'm trying to. Haven't really been the case, as you can see, we're streaming on Sunday. I do have a YouTube account, I've been trying to work that out, there's been a couple issues, honestly, I'm not really sure
We'll get
why,
taken care of. We usually do.
Well,
We usually
yeah.
get taken care of.
Working on figuring that one out. And, I mean, yeah, that's about it, right? There's not really too much more I can say. Anything else
just
you want
about
to add,
covers it.
Colin?
Oh, I'm all good.
Alright, cool. With that, I'm going to end the stream. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you when I
Have
see
a
you.
good one, guys. Have a good one.